Welcome back to the weekly Goat House News. I'm your host, Junior, alongside Riz, and do we got a packed week?
Hey, I like your NASA hat.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, represent, you know?
On election day, you have to.
I mean, I support
I don't
support
know what
NASA.
that has to do with anything. But
I support NASA.
Yeah?
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, wait, you were done?
I was saying we have quite a few events that happened this past week.
Yeah?
And we do have a key matchup of this week coming up.
Yeah, we're just focusing on one matchup this week because there's just one that is just so big that
Massive.
we're just not going to talk about the other ones because it's just gonna. We don't want to weigh down the massive one.
Right.
You know?
I agree.
But let's start with was it pass interference?
Okay, a couple things going into play here. First of all, he did get there early. I mean, I think that goes without saying. He got there early. It was bang bang. Got there. I'm not saying crazy early. Got there early, but the throw was terrible. The throw was god awful. If this is a good throw, he doesn't it's not even close to getting there early because he could put it way out in front of him, and he just didn't.
Yeah, I think so. Too many people are focused on or think people are saying that because it was a bad throw, it can't be pass interference. I think there could be pass interference on bad throws. I just think because of the bad throw, Dion Lewis, the receiver in this situation, had to kind of turn back, and he kind of put his body a little bit into Winfield at the same time. He kind of ran into him. So, therefore, I don't think you can call pass interference. That's my take. The ball also hit Winfield at the same time they made contact. So, I think there can be pass interference on bad throws, but because of the bad throw in this specific situation, it ended up not being pass interference. So, I agree with the no call. What's a little sketchy that they call it and then they pick it up after a quick discussion. There's a lot of that going on around the NFL, around the league. So I don't know. I don't know.
Right. I mean, this was a huge game if the Giants would have pulled it off.
Yeah,
it would have been massive.
Are the Bucs less of a contender because of that game? Because of a sloppy win against the Giants?
I don't know. We've seen it a couple times where they kind of get complacent and kind of just. I don't know, take their foot off the gas almost. They blew it against the Bears. They just kind of, I don't know. They seem to always rise to the occasion when they're playing good teams. It's just when they're playing the bad one. You see this a lot with the good teams for some reason. They just underestimate these teams, like the quote-unquote bad teams, and things like this happen where it's close. It should have never came down to the final play, two-point conversion. Should have never done that.
They just kept converting fourth downs and dropping interceptions. But I don't think this game should let you think that they're not contenders, because do they really need to be showing us what they can do against the Giants?
No.
In terms of contention? No, they're going to be playing the Seahawks, the Packers, teams like that, who they match up very well against in the NFC playoffs. Those are the teams we got to worry about. So, yeah, I think maybe people overreact. I think people overreact sometimes from teams, good teams struggling with bad teams. I think it just happens,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I agree with the no call.
Yeah, the only other takeaway from this game is that Ronald Jones, when you catch the ball, just if you're down on the ground, stay down.
Stay down. He's dropping to his knees quite a bit.
Stay down.
He's dropping. I don't know what's going on with that. Jake Luton, he's the guy.
Yeah, I mean, hand up. We didn't do our research last week. We came to you guys and we reported that Mike Glennon was going to get a look, but it looks like he's not getting a look.
Maybe they got a look at his neck and they were like, it's just too long.
Right.
Measurables aren't there. We're going to go with the rookie, see what he's got. Playing from at Oregon State, maybe they see what Herbert's doing and what he did at the Pac-12. Maybe these Pac-12 quarterbacks, maybe they're on to something. Maybe they're just better in the NFL. So let's go with the Oregon State kid, even though the Beavers suck. I don't know.
The tape's not out.
The tape is not out yet. The Texans might have their hands full there. We're going to see. Glennon's got the length, in terms of his length and the length of his neck, but Lutton's got some length to him too. It's a big kid. He's got a pretty good ball.
Yeah, built like a pencil.
That's always good.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, is it?
It's probably not good for football.
All right, so that's not a good thing. What are the chances the Jaguars fans, or even the Jaguars,
I know where you're going with this. I know where you're
are
going
to be like, this is the guy. This is our friend. This is our guy. Just like 0%?
Zero.
Okay. So it's not a repeat of Gardner Minshew.
No.
Because they were so long. They didn't need Trevor Lawrence. Remember that. After week 1, maybe even before that, they didn't need Trevor Lawrence. They had Gardner Minshew. They didn't need him.
I mean, you you're going to get a pick in the top 5. I mean, you got to take it.
Well, what if this guy just starts tearing it up?
I mean, then you pull him.
Then you pull. You got to solidify that pick.
They're going to have better QB prospects available in the draft than I think anything this guy can be.
Fair.
That's fair.
Fair.
Right?
A little bold.
I'm not being bold. That's not bold.
No, it's not. It's not bold at all. So Takk McKinley, see what he tweeted? He tweeted the Atlanta Falcons. He tagged him too. He got that tag. The Atlanta Falcons aren't trading me. They have declined a handful of offers, and now trade deadline came and passed. No deal for Takk McKinley. Apparently, the Falcons wanted a 4th-round pick for him. But yeah, what do you think about the players kind of going to Twitter sometimes and letting everyone know what's going on?
I mean, I like that they're letting us know what's going on, but him tagging the Atlanta Falcons does nothing because the GM is not running the official Atlanta Falcons.
Wait, you're telling me that the GMs don't run the Twitter accounts of the NFL? I couldn't say that with a straight face.
Is that news to you?
I thought the actual GMs were running.
I think that the actual GMs have maybe talked to who is running the social media.
They don't know. They don't talk to that nerd.
Yeah, it's by a nerd.
They don't talk to that nerd.
So yeah, I mean, you can take your frustrations out, but at the end of the day, you're getting paid to play the game you love. You ball out.
Yeah.
You're under contract. You ball out. If he doesn't want to be there, you ball out for your contract, go elsewhere.
Ball out for your grandma. Remember, that's what
he does it for, man.
Yeah. But I think he's got to step up a little bit. It's equally the Falcons' part. Maybe like a 60-40, 60% Falcons' part because I don't know. They haven't had too much success with the edge rushers there. I don't know.
Right.
Maybe.
That's what he does it for, man.
Yeah, it's what he. Hopefully, he gets more of an op. They've kind of been sitting him, because that just felt like he was going to get traded, but. Usually when teams sit a guy, they don't want him to get hurt because they're about to trade him, and so and the Falcons apparently wanted a 4th-round pick, so it sounds like they might have been pretty confident they were going to get a 4th-round pick. That's a little confusing. I don't know.
I mean, it's kind of weird that he says I want to know what they who's offering and what are they offering, that a team that's clearly looks like they're going to go into the rebuild phase. They're looking for a head coach. There's all that jazz. You would think this team would be trying to gather as many draft picks as possible to give whoever's coming in here, I don't know, some incentive to want to come in. Hey, we got draft picks. Come on over. No, we got a guy who's upset to be on the team.
Yeah.
Welcome. That just doesn't make sense to me. I don't know.
Yeah, I got nothing.
If you got a player that doesn't want to be there as a GM, you get draft picks. As bottom line, you're not gonna see his potential because he doesn't want to be there. This is a Le'Veon Bell situation. We saw that.
Yeah. Speaking of the trade deadline, you got a problem?
That Photoshop is god awful.
I think that's a good job. Well, obviously it's Aaron Rodgers, but I mean it's Will Fuller though.
So it's not Aaron Rodgers.
So it's Will Fuller's head on Aaron Rodgers' body.
Interesting.
So if Will Fuller would have got traded to the Packers, he would have taken number 12.
Right.
That's what I'm gathering from this.
Right.
But there was a feeling that the Packers made deal for Texans wide receiver Will Fuller. They were in some pretty good discussions about making it happen, but ultimately the Packers decided they didn't want to give up the pick that the Texans wanted. But reported by ESPN, actually, there was a split. With the officials within the Packers organization, they were split on it. A good chunk of the members of the organization, wanted to give up what the Texans wanted for Will Fuller, and the other group said, yeah, we don't really need him. We got the weapons. We don't want to extend. We don't want to pay Will Fuller in the offseason. So that's a problem.
That's interesting.
That's a problem. Interesting to say the least.
I mean, I would have never guessed that a team that drafted the way they did would have problems in the front office. I would have never seen that coming.
Yeah?
Let me tell you, never. I just don't understand. You have to be able, I keep saying it. You got to be able, as a team, as an organization, be able to look yourself in the mirror and just be honest. The fact that there's people in that organization that are saying, we have weapons. We don't need them. It's what? You don't. You have Davante Adams, and a good run, and Aaron Jones and a good running back. That's all you got.
Valdes-Scantling.
Will Fuller is Scantling. Who are you taking?
If Will Fuller is wearing that 12, I'm liking that. I don't know.
I just don't understand. What does Aaron Rodgers have to do to get help? What does he have to do?
He wants Kumaro back. He wants Jay Kumaro back. He's pushing for that. I mean, he's even asking for that. That's like a practice squad guy. Like if he's pushing for that, like, I mean, you got a problem here. You know,
that's something's definitely wrong.
He's not even asking for that much. The kid, I don't know if he's a kid anymore, but the kid doesn't want that much. You know, he's not asking for much. Can't you help him out a little bit? They drafted Jordan Love to potentially replace him in the future, but that guy's a third-string quarterback right now. I don't know.
Yeah, it makes no sense. It makes no sense.
Good football team, but they could have been better. They could have been better in multiple different ways. And I don't know if the bad thing is necessarily that they're split. Or that they're that. No, let me take that back. Mm-hmm. I don't know if the bad thing is that some people think they have weapons already. That's kind of bad. I think the bad part is that they're split. You know, I think you want a bunch of guys that kind of agree or they're on the same page. I guess if you have some guys to kind of disagree sometimes, it could be all right, but it could help. But that they're not on the same page and maybe ever. You know, I think there's got to be some guys that wanted a receiver in the draft, and, you know, that's just not good. It's not good there.
We see literally every year quarterbacks of Aaron Rodgers' caliber, you always see it doesn't matter who you have at receiver because they're going to make the average guys look good. But now we have seen what having a good receiver like Davante Adams does. Like, he looks great, and he's in the elite category by far. Like, how hard is it just to, like, just like as a GM or front office, that worked. Why not do it again? I just don't understand. Let me tell you something. We'd run it a little differently if we were there.
Oh, yeah.
We would have pulled the trigger.
You think?
I think so.
Think we would have done it, or we would have disagreed maybe on if
healthy disagreements, and we would have came to a solution.
Was he allowed to wear number 12?
That was not in the cards.
Oh, okay.
He's getting a number change.
We might have disagreed then. I don't know.
He wears 15 anyway. Doesn't he?
Well, okay. Moving on. So Avery Williamson, he did get traded. So there was a trade that happened here. The Jets moved on for their expiring contract of an inside linebacker to the Pittsburgh Steelers. And not too long after he was traded, he posted this picture to social media of him on the street, full gear. And that's where I kind of got a problem. But full gear, it was raining out. He had the umbrella. I like the picture. Pretty funny. I think he's happy to be going away from the winless Jets to the undefeated Pittsburgh Steelers with Mike Tomlin as his coach. That sounds just fantastic. But, yeah, my situation here is why did he have his full gear on him? Did he, go back to the facility, go to his locker and just get his gear on, then go take a picture, or was he clean, or just already immediately cleaning out his locker? And he's like, you know what? I'm gonna take my jersey, my pads. Does he return the pads to the Jets? Does he take them with him to Pittsburgh?
That's
a lot of questions that we're not getting the answer to. We know that he got traded to Pittsburgh, but that's really not what I need to know. I need to know the answers to these other questions.
Right.
I don't know.
Right. And first of all, heck of a photo. Yeah. Whoever took this photo.
Well, he took it.
He didn't take the photo.
No, he took the photo. This is his photo.
How did he take the photo of himself?
Yeah, he took it. I don't know.
Whoever physically took the photo, thumbs up. Great photo.
Well, it's just
it's artsy as can be. It's fantastic.
It's good artwork.
It's great artwork.
Didn't he just point a camera and?
No, look. The lighting is fantastic. That's a great photo.
This light that's blasting the side of my face, and then they set that up.
It's definitely prop. That's in the studio.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
He's not actually on the street.
That's a green screen. And they made it rain.
Easy. It's doable. Definitely doable. Second of all, who was the player on the Jets? What was a couple weeks ago where they told him after the game, they let him play and then they
Steve McClendon.
Yeah, they let him know he was traded and told him that a car's going to be waiting for him.
Yeah.
This is what this reminds.
We're trading you. We're trading you. Go out there, 110. All right, 110.
It's 110. Car's waiting for you after the game. Good luck, man.
Fuck out. I can't say that on YouTube. They didn't hear it. It was quiet. They didn't hear it. We're moving on. Marlon Rona?
No.
You got Rona?
I got tested. I'm good.
All right. You clear.
Clear.
Marlon Humphrey tweeted. Another player
transition.
I'm just getting better each week. Coachable. Be coachable, all right?
That's the number one rule.
Marlon Humphrey's pretty coachable. I mean, we're off topic now. I got the Rona. Hopefully, I'll be back healthy soon. That's a heck of a tweet right there. That's the best tweet. That's the tweet right there.
I think that's the best tweet because he's showing he's disrespecting the virus. He's like, I disrespect you. I'm gonna call you a name. I'm gonna call you the Rona. I'm not even gonna give you like the time of day and call you COVID-19. He's just not gonna do that.
No.
And that you can't respect it. It's gonna. I mean, I would go right at it,
Yeah.
Does that make any sense? I probably just didn't make any sense.
I don't know what you said, to be honest.
If somebody understands, I'm not saying whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He could have done better if he kind of got a picture of himself in there, too. Maybe if he put his full gear on, went out in the rain, maybe, and then said, I got the Rona.
Well, he shouldn't be outside.
That's true.
On his couch.
Maybe with some Campbell's Chunky Noodle or something.
Have Donovan's
with Donovan's mom. Just sitting on the couch with Donovan's mom. She's got the mask on.
What a photo.
That would be Hall of Famer, like instantly if that's the case. Has anybody called the 19? I got the 19.
I've heard Coco.
Roni.
I have not heard 19.
Roni.
Like
Pepperona.
Pepperona. I
don't think I've heard any of that. I'm just spitballing here.
That's good, though. That's good. Yeah, I mean, this simple tweet shows me he's dedicated to coming back. He's not going to waste his time on Twitter with the mumbo jumbo, type in this long, heartfelt message.
We talked about this. He's coachable. He's getting better in every category, on the field, playing corner. But this is more important here. The how you tweet, what you got for the fans. If
he goes to Harbaugh with like a detailed, heartfelt tweet, and then this one, hey, which one should I tweet, Coach? He's taking this one easy.
Oh, no, I think he would go to the GM because the GM runs the Ravens,
that's true.
Ravens Twitter. So
true.
DaCosta, I think he runs the Ravens Twitter himself, and then he's probably got some tips.
I mean,
so he probably got to get the okay.
He must.
Because every GM runs every Twitter account for the NFL, right? Mm-hmm. All right, we confirm that. But speaking of the Rona, breaking news here. The Goat House's very own Danny Provolone has tested positive for the Coco Rona. Sad news.
Moment of silence. All right, thank you guys for that moment of silence. Danchi, get better. He's still going to be in Pick'ems, guys. We got him. We're
over the phone.
We're remoting him in.
Like last week, so we're going to be 2 weeks in a row. We might go for 3.
Right.
Because we don't want to I don't want to have to send a Marlon Humphrey tweet because I don't have access to their GM.
Right.
So I can't really do it.
Right.
So we might keep him out for play it safe, We don't have any backups to fill in, though. That's the only thing. In the NFL, they got backups to step up.
We got Yeller.
We do have Yeller. He's not an on-camera type of guy, though.
That's true.
But we got Danny over the phone. He's getting better every day. I know everyone's been worried about him. Yeah.
Let him know. Just let him know how much you guys care, all right?
Keep him in your thoughts and prayers. He's going to get better.
Yep.
All right. Moving on. So Jimmy Garoppolo is going to be out for, maybe 6 weeks.
Kittle too, right?
Kittle's going to be out for about 8 weeks. That's probably the season. Maybe back in week 17. What if they got a win to get in? What if I don't know if that's going to be a thing.
If it's win to get in, Kittle's playing.
Bottom
line.
Yeah. I got him on my fantasy team. Do I keep him just for?
Oh.
Is week 17 even the championship, or I think week 16 might be? So I don't know. I'd probably get rid of him.
Yeah, I think
I gotta sit down and be a better GM. I don't know. I gotta think this through here.
It's true.
But Jimmy Garoppolo's gonna be out. So the question, the debate among fans: Mullins or Beathard, or Mullins, Finkel and Einhorn. What's the decision?
What does it matter?
Does it matter? Does it matter?
It doesn't matter.
If you had to pick one.
If I had to pick one, I'm taking Mullins, but I mean,
what if you want to lose those? Then you're going Beathard?
I'm going Beathard. I mean, regardless.
But you
are going to lose games with both of these guys. You have so many injuries. You're better off losing at this point to get a good draft pick. I'm not saying put the guy out there to get killed. Just call a conservative game. You're good. You're good. Just lose your games, get your draft picks. Call it a day.
I don't think it's going to be like that.
If Kittle and Garoppolo were guaranteed to come back this season, I think it'd be different, completely different. I think that the fact that Kittle's most likely out for the year, Garoppolo, we saw him try to rush back and he hurt himself again. They're going to play it safe. And then at the point where he's ready, if they have a losing record, Garoppolo's going to be out the rest of the season. There's no sense in putting in Garoppolo if they have no shot.
Yeah. To answer the question here, I like Mullins better than Beathard to win. I don't know if there's that much of a difference though. I think too many people are basing it on the Eagles game. Mullins kind of blew. You know, they outplayed the Eagles and he kind of blew it at the end. And Beathard came in, almost got him back. No doubt, Beathard looked better in that game. But are we really going to base it off one game? I think off of the still a small sample size, but that the rest of the sample size, I think Mullins has been better. He's got a little bit of swagger to him too, a little bit. And that's part. That's part of it. He's got a little bit to him. I don't know.
You're giving him.
I'm too much credit.
Way too much. All right. This kid's a nerd.
How about Javon Wims? Your very own Javon Wims.
My very own. Yep.
Socking Chauncey Gardner Johnson right in the face. Let's pull it up here. What do we got? We got Bears, Saints. Week 8. Let's shrink us down. We got break it down for me here.
I'm just concerned right here. He clearly was not interested in running that route. He from the start of that route was lackadaisical. He was coming for this guy's head. And I just don't understand. Apparently there was spitting. We saw him poke Anthony Miller at one point. We even saw the video of Wims' mouth guard getting ripped out. But I never saw spit or anything like that. But still, you can't just go up to a dude.
We need to get a spit sample on that field,
right?
Soldier Field, if we can find it.
Right.
And we need to test it for COVID, I guess. I don't know if that's going to help us here.
That's
but,
true. What did he – again, we keep coming back to this thing on the Goat House here. We keep coming back to why in the world do you punch somebody with the helmet?
Yeah, right here. He's going to snatch the chain,
boom,
sock
boom.
him in the face. It's my favorite part, though. Gardner Johnson just –
he doesn't even know what's going on. He's like,
does he even know he was punched?
I don't know.
It looked like a pretty hard punch, honestly.
It was an open hand punch.
He kept an open hand?
I think – run back the tape. He kept an open hand. He went to the ear hole.
Oh yeah.
That's an open hand to the ear hole. Oh, no, he hits the face mask. What an idiot.
I can't tell if it's an open hand. I think it's like semi-open, and I think he hits him. It's a hard
tries
part.
To give him one of these.
I don't know, because if it's an open hand, I don't think he can be suspended. Isn't that?
That's a fact. That's in the rule book.
So what are we counting? We're gonna have to. I'm
counting this more open than a punch.
You hit him with the hard. I mean, that's the hardest part of the hand. Or would you rather get hit with that or the knuckles? I think you'd probably rather. I don't know.
I think I'd rather.
This is the research that the NFL's got to be doing, like open hand or not. It's a tough one. We're gonna have to go to the booth review. We're doing it right now for them.
Snatch one. Let's see the second one.
I'm still trying to figure out what that's. It's a hard shot. Yeah, I think
that's an open hand. I see a thumb.
It's like this, but then is the thumb out?
Yeah, I see a thumb out.
But he really gets him. He almost gets him with his wrist down here. That's a shot. And now I'm just trying to figure out if Gardner Johnson knows what happened.
He looks right at the ref. That's the best part.
I think he really wanted to hit him back, like really deep down inside. He really wanted to give him a shot. Open hand or not, I'm not really sure. But he saw the ref. That's where he makes eye contact with the ref right now, and he's just like, I'm going to play the innocent card here, and Wims is going to get it.
Let's see the second punch come in here.
All right, let's see.
Boom. That's an open hand for sure.
All right, so the first one, well, that looks crazy in reverse. Holy.
He's doing like a dance move.
Yeah. Looks like some kind of salsa. No,
that's nice.
I don't know what that is. Yeah, so the first one's debatable. The second one's an open hand. So off the second one, this has got to be exactly what the NFL is saying right now, what we're doing.
Mm-hmm. Each punch was 1 week.
Yeah. So, but the second one, they're going to realize that was fully open hand.
Wide open.
So we might cut it down to 1. That might be too much of a punishment. I don't know.
I mean, I think if you could find footage of him being spat on, it should be no suspension.
And then
just fines all around.
And the damn jackrabbit, man. The jackrabbit jumps
out of nowhere.
I mean, they don't call him that for nothing, man.
This is what I'm right here. Play it. This is what I'm watching. No, after. Look at this grip strength by Gardner Johnson. He's not letting go.
Yeah.
Great grip strength. His forearms must be massive.
Yeah.
He did not let go.
I mean, you got to be coachable, man.
That's just this is not coachable.
No. Yeah, I like when Wims was walking off the sideline and Nagy's sitting there just looking at him.
I like how Wims came out here flexing.
Yeah.
That's not in the video clip, but he literally came out of the pile flexing.
He's juiced up, man. He's jacked up.
Isn't he called Juice? Isn't that his name?
Javon Juice Wims?
Yeah.
The Juice?
I think it's his
The
Twitter
Juice
handle.
got loose on this one.
The Juice was, oh my God, it was leaking
loose.
all over the place.
Yeah.
Idiot. Bottom line, whether you're spit on or not,
you hurt your team.
you wait till you're in the tunnel, take care of your business. You know what I
You think
mean?
this had anything to do with Tariq Cohen last year? Didn't Chauncey Gardner Johnson talk smack about his height or something?
Yeah, I think so.
I think it's a build-up. Multiple things.
I mean, nobody likes this guy, not even his own teammates. This is who Michael Thomas punched.
Yeah. I mean, the guy's got to be.
He's got to be a punk.
Sometimes you just get hit in the face for talking too much.
That's true.
Yeah, have you ever been punched in the face for talking too much?
Never once,
No,
actually.
so
I've never been punched.
Okay, so Gardner Johnson must be just be talking too much. But Wims said it was something with spit, right? That's what he said?
He said spit.
That's
and
why
then
he did it?
He said he was spit on, and then his mouth garters ripped out of his mouth, and we saw that. And then there was also a video of Gardner Johnson poking. Anthony Miller wears the visor, but he literally put his hand in his face mask and just poked him. And I was like, "What are you doing?"
You think he got in the eye socket?
I think he was trying to.
That's low, man.
Yeah, he's trying to rip his eyeball
All right,
out.
let's take away the Rona. Doesn't exist.
Mm-hmm.
Does the spit make him as mad? You think the spit just because of the Rona, the spit is even worse?
I think it'd be worse if Wims now tests positive and Gardner Johnson,
yeah.
because then you're just like, you guys, he did spit on you.
And
You're positive.
And then we go back, look at the film, we can't find where he spit, and then they're under investigation. We're thinking maybe they're making out with each other or something. I don't know.
I think we need the footage. Remember when Brady's jersey was stolen? We somehow randomly got all these new camera angles that we never knew existed in a football field of the guy taking the jersey.
Yeah.
We need something like that for this. We need the all-22.
So it's some kind of equipment kid or something was taking it? Is that what it was?
I think it was a news reporter who took it.
Oh.
From I think it was from Mexico, some news reporter.
Yeah.
I think it was a reporter. I don't remember the story. Jay Glazer.
Sergio
Help
Dip.
me out, man. It was not Sergio Dip. Because he's just having the time of his life, regardless.
Yeah.
He's just happy to be here.
Okay.
Wild. This was a wild
adventure. Wild adventure. Yeah. Now we're all small in the studio. But the game of the week, this is what you guys have been waiting for, the game of the week. And yeah, everyone expected it to be I feel like we're even bigger than we were before.
We're definitely bigger than we were before. We're zoomed in. What's up, guys?
We're coachable. We're getting bigger out here.
Right.
We're
hit the weight room, got bigger.
Adding plenty of muscle mass. Did about 15 push-ups in between me zooming in there, making it bigger. You guys didn't see them, but yeah, never mind.
They happened.
It happened. Steelers, Cowboys, wait, is this the game of the week?
You said we had one game to review, so this is
the game of the week. I guess that went. I didn't decide this.
Who's starting for the Cowboys, first of all? Apparently, it's not going to be DiNucci. Dalton has COVID.
It's going to be. I was about to come up with some random name, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't think of it on the spot. But it's going to be Gilbert, or is it going to be Cooper Rush?
I don't know.
And they're going to have a battle. Maybe DiNucci just gets the job done, anyways.
He's not getting any job done.
But what if they want to lose? What if they want to tank for Trevor, or tank for Sewell, or tank for somebody?
Then you put DiNucci in there.
Yeah.
He was taking a pounding.
That's why I think that's still a possibility.
He took a pounding.
He did take
I felt bad for him.
No, I didn't really feel bad because he's lucky he didn't have 80 interceptions, give or take.
No, I'm talking about, I feel bad for how many times he was just absolutely pelted. Forget his throws. Forget how he threw the ball. Him, just the amount of times he got hit and how hard he got hit, I was like, man, this kid doesn't know what he signed up for.
I think this is why this is the game of the week. There's a big question here.
Mm-hmm.
Do the Steelers do they go all out, or do they half-ass it?
All out.
Do you think so?
All out.
I don't know if they do it.
I think so.
I think they can win playing only defense. So I think they're going to run the ball. I don't think Big Ben's throwing the ball a whole bunch. Maybe early. I think they can half-ass it and win. When some teams half-ass it, it backfires on them. But I think they can. And Tomlin knows that. But I think he also knows that, you know what? I don't like to half-ass things, but, man, we're probably winning this game half-assing it.
It's true. It's true. You're not lying. Spot the lie.
But
down to the field.
Down to the field. I mean, this one's in Dallas, but
always down to the field.
Our very own Heinz Squirts is at Heinz Field. He's undefeated. Steelers are undefeated. That means he's No, I said that backwards. Heinz Squirts
is the reason.
Heinz Squirts is undefeated, so that means the Steelers are undefeated and doing a heck of a job. So we're going to send it down to Heinz. Give us his thoughts on this game. I think I know what he's going to say. I don't know. But let's send it down to you. How you doing, Heinz?
What's up, guys? 7-0. Woo! 7-0. Steelers, baby. We're 7-0. We're looking real good this week. Danucci, Gilbert. Who's starting for the Cowboys? I don't know. They don't know. I don't care. Looks like, you know what? We're going 8-0. 8-0. Woo! 8-0. Come on. 8-0.
Well, okay. That does a fine job out there.
It truly does. This guy's incredible. I don't get it. I don't get how he's just the determination, the work ethic. I mean, the kid's incredible.
He's coachable. He's coachable.
That's the theme today. Coachable.
Yeah. Be coachable. Mm-hmm. What does Nagy's play sheet say?
It says be you. Yeah.
We're gonna make our own.
Just says be coachable.
Yeah.
Next week we'll have a be coachable. We hit that sign.
Make the play sheet. I want to make it like this big
and laminate it.
You're not gonna be able to see my face. It's gonna say be coachable.
I'm in. That's a good idea.
Yeah, and after Nagy gets fired, he probably can join us in the show. We got an opening for him. He's got an opening. He needs a job. So maybe we'll get him and he can bring his BU play sheet there that he's not really using too well or not really using at all.
I think he's being too much of you or him.
Me?
Him.
Oh.
But you.
Me.
That's what it says, BU.
I don't know. I don't think he's being you.
Hey, we're not here to talk about Nagy. We're not here.
Okay.
Because now I'm gonna get heated. I'm gonna get angry.
Hashtag fire Nagy. Is that gonna get going?
Extend Allen Robinson. Actually, just let him go. He deserves better.
They should have traded him.
Should
have got picks.
He deserves better.
Because now you're gonna say he deserves better, but now you're gonna get nothing from him for him.
The Bears don't deserve anything for him. Allen Robinson deserves better.
Okay.
Respect.
That's
the ultimate.
I mean, he's looking good against the Saints. Yeah, they should have gotten the ball more downfield. He's making Latimer look a little silly out there.
The helmet catch was dope.
Yeah.
That was literally like a diving David Tyree.
Where somebody stuck a piece of gum on the top of his helmet.
I don't think that's how.
That wasn't real. There was a report on that.
No.
Yeah.
Are you being serious?
No. That's from something. I don't know.
If somebody honestly believes that, there's probably somebody that believes that out there. No. He sprayed stickum on his helmet. That's such a good idea.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta be coachable, man. I don't know what it has to do with being coachable.
That's a free idea for you guys.
Yeah. I mean, you never know when the ball might come at your helmet.
Right.
Even defensive backs.
We see players get hit in the head by the ball all the time. What if you're not looking? Just sticks. You just keep going. Touchdown. Game over.
I wonder what the refs would do. The refs would be so confused. I mean, it's pretty plain and simple that you can't do anything about it. But I think it's like semi-pro where they do the alley-oop for the first time and it's like foul. Wait, 2 fouls. That's how I picture the refs in a situation like that.
We had a situation in baseball. There was a situation in baseball where Yadi Molina. The ball skips in, hits him in the chest protector, and is stuck. He stands up, and the ball is sitting on.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
And nobody said anything about a foreign substance. They just laughed it off. You're just like, he clearly has something on him that he's putting on the ball and giving it back to the pitcher. It's not ha. The ball's stuck to you.
Those little the Velcro. Remember the Velcro?
Oh, yeah.
The Velcro ball. That's what it was like. Yeah.
It literally
put it on.
It's stuck.
Where you put the suit on, the Velcro suit, and you jump in the Velcro wall.
I never did that. That looks fun.
We got to do that.
That reminds me of that Frankie Muniz movie.
I don't know what.
Big Fat Liar.
Oh, okay.
Where he jumps on the wall with the Velcro suit.
Yeah, I've seen the movie. I can't remember though. So
you guys know what I'm talking about.
We'll have to watch it. Maybe we'll live stream it, the whole thing, and live commentary.
I'm sure they would love that.
Probably. I'm probably getting them all excited when that's something that's definitely not going to happen.
Nope.
But I think that wraps it up. We just went on about a bunch of gibberish there. I don't know.
That's what we're here for, guys.
Yeah.
See you next week.
Thanks for watching. Goodbye.